صلوا على الحبيب صلى الله تعالى على محمد صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وسلم. Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal. Hazrat Baba Farid Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala, Fariduddin Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala. It said that when they were born, now their father's name was Hazrat Jamaluddin Rahimahullah Ta'ala. The father himself was a wali of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala too. And it said that, as we mentioned, the father was the governor, he was the judge, he was a respectable person of the time. And then from Qusur he travelled to Multan, and it is within the city of Multan that Hazrat Baba Fariduddin Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala was born. And when he was born, the day he was born was known as Yawm al-Shak, which literally means the day of ambiguity, or the day of doubt. Why? Because in order to determine the next month, we must sight the moon. So that day in which people are searching for the moon. Now what happened was, the people, they came to Hazrat Jamaluddin, the father of Hazrat Fariduddin Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala, and they said to him, will we be fasting tomorrow or will we not? He says that we have not seen the moon as of yet. So the normal ruling is, if you've not seen the moon, and we will not fast the very next day. And then they went to another wali, a qutb, subhanallah, a person from the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they asked him, they said to him, that some other people, they asked him, that, will we be fasting tomorrow? He says that what you need to do is, if you've not sighted the moon, then go to the house of Jamaluddin Rahimahullah Ta'ala. The same person, the father of Hazrat Fariduddin Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala. The wali of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, this person who they went to see, he says, tomorrow in the house of Hazrat Jamaluddin Rahimahullah Ta'ala, there shall be a child who is born. And this child is a wali from the awliya of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And go to the household when he is born and ask about him. Is he drinking his mother's milk or is he not drinking his mother's milk? If he is drinking his mother's milk tomorrow, then this means that tomorrow is not the day, the month of Ramadan. Tomorrow is not a day of fasting. So none of you will need to keep your fast tomorrow. But if he does not drink his mother's milk, then this is because he is a wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And although he is born on the very same day, if he does not drink the milk of his mother, this is because he is fasting. And he is fasting because it is a month of Ramadan. Yes, and so the very next day, this new child who was born, Hazrat Baba Fariduddin Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala, who was born, my dear viewers, what happens? He does not drink his mother's milk, but rather he waits until Maghrib, and from there everybody was able to determine and understand that that was the day of Ramadan al-Mubarak. Subhanallah, this is a sign of the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No doubt this is a karama of Hazrat Baba Fariduddin Ganj Shakar Rahimahullah Ta'ala.
We love Madani Channel, we love Madani Channel, we love Madani Channel.